Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Test Meteor and I'm filming this video because I'm bored and I feel like ranting about this movie that I saw called District 9. Now a lot of reviews, such as Rolling Stone and fucking big time companies like that, have reviewed that it was great. It was one of the best movies of all time. And when I saw that movie, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Because the way how it starts out is that there are these aliens, these insect-looking aliens, that come to Earth. And out of all the places that they end up in South Africa. Now, you gotta think, like, what the fuck? Why in South Africa out of all places? Like, I can understand China, or maybe Russia, or maybe Great Britain, or maybe France, or Germany, or United States, for crying out loud. But in South Africa, what the fuck? And so, anyway, the country is trying to help these aliens and try to settle them in. And even broadcasted on the news saying, oh, the people's reaction saying, oh, we want to help them. We want to make sure that they can get home and stuff like that. And then after a while, they change their mind and go like, oh, I don't want these aliens here anymore. Oh, I wish for them to be moved somewhere else. I can't even let my kids out at night because with those little creatures running around everywhere. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then this corporate agency comes in, brings them to, like, settle in these districts, and after being moved 8 times, now they're going to move them to a 9th district. And so this guy goes in, this white guy that sounds like he's fucking Arab, goes in and tells the aliens that they gotta go and get out of their homes or whatever, pack up all their shit and just move. I was like, what the fuck? And then afterwards, he starts to turn into this alien. Then the corporate agency starts to use him for testing for weapons and technologies of theirs. And so he ends up escaping, and then he starts helping one of the aliens out, one of the smartest ones, and to get him back home. That way that he can come back, bring some help to bring his people back. I don't know, it's so stupid. And then in the middle of the movie, there's this guy. He's this African warlord or some kind of shit. He comes in and he like starts making a deal with the aliens of using their technology and shit like that. And then he can't use it, so he has this witch doctor come along and say, if you eat the arm of the bug-eyed alien, you know, you will have the power to use their technology. And so he starts eating it, and it doesn't work. And then he finds the guy who's helping the smartest alien. And so he finds him, and then he's like, how did you get that arm? How did you get that arm? You know what? I'm going to have that arm, and I will eat it. Then he tries to eat it, and then he gets blown away by the corporate agency that's trying to stop him from helping the smartest alien. So, I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this whole movie. The whole movie doesn't make sense. Why would it be in South Africa, the biggest deal? Like, the fuck? And all the other countries don't get involved. Instead, this corporate agency promised to deal with the problem. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Hell, even make the freaking the aliens living like shat-looking things that look like they come from Sudan or freaking Nigeria, like the Africans from there. It's so fucked up. Not only that, why is the white guy talking like a bad English Arab? I don't even get that. And then the freaking aliens eat cat food for food or trade stuff for cat food. That doesn't even make sense. Why the hell would they eat cat food in the first place? Why not just regular food? No, what is specific about cat food? And why is there so much of it? Made no sense to me whatsoever. I really was scratching my head throughout that whole movie. I was disgusted because it was just disgusting and it made no sense. And just for the fact that like it's a movie from Peter Jackson. I don't know. Peter Jackson's been doing pretty bad for these past movies that he's been making. I don't know what the hell is going on in his head. After Lord of the Rings, all this shit's been going down. I mean, King Kong was not a bad movie, but he did make the monkey look like a pissed off Samuel L. Jackson. My friend told me that, and I just laughed my ass off. After hearing that, I couldn't watch the movie anymore. I couldn't watch that movie the same when I first saw it. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. It was not too bad, but freaking District 9 was horrible. And the worst part was, he was supposed to make the Halo movie that everybody was crying for. Instead, we get this stupid District 9 movie that comes out. It's freaking garbage. People who think it's a good movie must have their head so far up their ass. Because that movie was bad. It was horrible. And for those of you who haven't watched the movie yet, don't watch that movie. Don't watch that movie. It is fucking bad. It's horrible. Don't watch the movie. It's one of the worst movies that I've seen for our generation. I haven't seen too many bad movies for our generation. They actually been good. Now it's just this one is just really fucking horrible. And that's my review. So later.